Hi guys, it's Shani with Healing Elements. In the early morning hours, I am going to do a video that was suggested by YouTube Creator Studio, actually. Been exploring that a lot more because I'm technically challenged. If you're new to my channel, then you don't know that, maybe. But if you have been here, yes, you know I am definitely just, it's not my thing. I love natural things and I can learn. And so I'm pushing myself to learn how to do some things. But it was a suggestion about going behind the scenes for whatever you do for your channel. So I thought that I would go through some of show you my little space that's temporary. I just moved, and so I'm getting a vanity set to make it really professional looking and just really cute, nice. So I have a temporary setup, I'll show you that, and then I have many decks, and I'll just go through them. I won't walk through any of the decks, but I'll show you the kind that I have, and that is behind the scenes. And what I do, a lot of what I do through healing is through cards and intuitive guidance. And so I love cards. Even if it was just a hobby, I collect them. It just is something I've grown to love so much. So I will go through and sip some tea. Shout out to Brittany. Oh, that's so fun. If you guys want to check us out, Brittany is a wonderful soul sister. Known her in many multiple lives. She is amazing, and I originally had her on for a near-death experience testimony, and so now she is just the most lovely soul, and we're doing just a real candid girl talk, kind of just like when you're in your, jammies and you're just relaxed and you're exploring things. It's not anything that is guided intuitively. It's just fun chit chat and saying what if and 21 questions about a spirit and things like that. So Brittany and Shani sipping spiritual tea. Let's sip some tea together and we will go through all the decks. I'll show you. There is my little temporary altar. Oh, I didn't turn on my flower. Let's turn on the flower. This little light. Deanna gets the coolest things at thrift stores. So that was a purchase at the thrift store. And she had it for a little bit and she's like, oh, I'm done. And so then there's, of course, the Dollar Tree treats. I love it. The Dollar Tree has like the vases and the little marbles. This is a gift given by Alyssa, behind the scenes little look. This is really cool. It's a crystal ball and it has inside two fish. It's Pisces constellation in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really cool. And it reflects up on the ceiling as well. So I think I've shown that a couple times. And then dollar store little peace and love things. It's just really handy, guys. Let me turn a little more. So it's like, yeah, there we go. So it's not going to get any glare. And we'll start with the tarot deck. So I won't go in any particular order. Some of them are new-ish and some of them are older. This is I love this one. This is the Muse Tarot. And this is by Chris Ann. Muse Tarot, and I'll show you the cards. We'll show just whatever is on top for each one. This is the way the cards look. Love them. And let's see what we got here. The Three of Emotions, which is Three of Water, or Three of Cups, I'm sorry. So this is like celebration. This is jubilance, getting together, and over, excited feeling of anticipation for something really, really fun and deserved, and just a kickback time, just vacation, something really, pop in and really energetic with people that you love, that kind of thing. So that is the Muse Tarot little box. Some of them have really neat boxes, so I'm going to show you the boxes as I go. Okay, stack a few there, just so you can see them as I go. This one, I don't know if you've seen my channel, but I guess I got this a month ago. Been doing a lot of readings with this one because it's Halloween coming up. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck and guidebook in here too, of course. Love it. Love the book. It's really neat. It looks like kind of, vintage. It's cute. I love Tim Burton. He's like amazing. And the first one, let's see what we got. Aha, the Five of Needles. Needles is swords in this deck. And yeah, that's indicative of just a complete conflict of interest times 10 and someone who's opposing you in a nasty way. And you're going up into battle because you've had enough. That kind of vibe. All right. So that's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oops, the love went down. Where is the love? Where's the love? Fell down. We have love. This one, I actually saw her for the first time. Recommended video. It was really cool. Just was it yesterday? Yeah, just yesterday. This is one of my favorite decks that I've ever gotten. I just got it recently. This is Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. So I guess she has, if you guys check her out. I think it's just her name. I saw a recommended video by an author of the cards I had, and I was like, clicked on it, and she's very spiritual, reads beautifully. She had a beautiful reading, totally resonated. So this one is neat. Maybe we will read one since we have no time limit here, because we're just doing behind the scenes. So we will shuffle these a little bit. Also, whoops, there's a guidebook in here. Oof, there's one stuck, a couple stuck in the guidebook. So these are really cute. These are postcards from Spirit, which they have really, really rich and powerful messages. Definitely uplifting and or, you know, something to cause you to have reflection about something maybe that you were not thinking of at the moment, but has been, you know, plugging you in the back of your mind, that kind of thing. It's just really neat. It seems to be divine timing, of course, with all these messages that I get from Postcard from Spirit. So let's just cut and we will read this one. So this is what they look like. Really neat. And I will read it to you guys. It says, dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. So it's all about a new beginning. It says, you're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape. So this goes on and talks about, you know, stepping into your power, having a new phase of life, you know, shifting your timeline, right? Shifting your timeline branch into, you know, a complete beneficial, brand new adventure or brand new relationship, brand new career. You know, it's talking about blessings, and it always ends with, you know, really encouraging, we're so proud of you, or this one. At the bottom it says, if you only knew how much you were loved, sigh. Really, really gorgeous card. So I love this one. Again, it's Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. I love it. And it's semi-new, but I really, really think that it's just such a elaborate deck because it has such a long message on each one, and it's as if, you know, you're picking like a little fortune cookie from Spirit, but it's a very, very intricate and detailed message. This one I love as well. As I always speak on my channel, big fan. I'm just really attracted to this creator's work. Lucy Cavendish is the creator of this one, Oracle of the Mermaids, and I adore it. It is great. She also, you'll see, she also makes several other decks. They're so pretty. They're just gorgeous. Total Pisces thing, right? We'll get just anyone out of here. And so she, you know, has a different variety of types. It's just really neat because the first one I got, the Fairy Tale Oracle cards, fell in love, and this is Farewell to the Moon. So appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. Gorgeous. So we're coming up into a new moon. The new moon will be in Scorpio because it's Scorpio season. And the book is awesome too. The book really has, I love that she adds so much content and details and different ways of thinking about things. Put this little crystal on it. And really allows you to elaborate as well. So while we're doing Lucy Cavendish, again, big fan. Oracle of the Shapeshifters is an awesome deck. It is really, really something that I think she is just meant to do. So we'll show just on the bottom. The Black Cat. It's funny, I'm doing the Jaguar Spirit animal video next. It's going to be uploading after I'm done editing it, which just doesn't need much. So anyway, the Black Cat. This is Lost Magic, Atonement, and Rebalance. I've been rebalancing my life in many ways. It's hard. We can do it, guys. We can balance on the balance beam. Been practicing balance as well. I can balance a lot better than I could about 4 months ago. Doing yoga every day, so that's been helpful. So this is, again, also by Lucy Cavendish. There's going to be 3 more that are by Lucy, but I think that these are the only ones, like, right here. This is Oracles of the Shadows and Light by Lucy. I love the artistry in all 3 of the decks that look the same type of illustrations. The Shapeshifters, this one, Oracles of the Shadow and Light, and then also the Fairy Tale Oracle deck. So let's see what's, oh, some stuck, so we'll just give you this one. It says Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn. So this seems to be like a reading for some. So you can take every card that we look at, and this can be a totality of reading, because the New Beginning card, and then this is talking about Breaking Dawn, a new start, something that comes light after dark, and something that is worth your while. Let's pull another one of these, because I love these with their imagery. Oh. Look at that. A clockwork pumpkin, perfect for Halloween, right? It says, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. So you're going to get an idea, use your imagination in some way that's unexpected, because you think that you're all out of perhaps ideas, and you're going to find a solution. Let's show you a couple more. The Mildew Fairy, cleanup time, trying to clean up what is messy, right? Everybody can be a hot mess sometimes. I was, you know, on a particular day, I reached out to a community because I am getting better and better, and I try to tell people that I am friends with, people that I work with, that it's important, I think, to honor every single spectrum of the emotion, you know, that you have on any given day, and especially when it has to do with themes that other people may shade you for being upset about, like grieving and such like that. So, okay, guys, this one is very special. This is, I'm not too good at pronouncing French. Amour et Psyche. So this is a very special deck, because girlfriend Marissa gifted this to me after I was really, really happy and proud that I finally got monetized after 4 years. So these are just gorgeous love cards. And so this is Taking the Plunge, number 11. Look at that. So they're just really beautiful. They have art that is from the 1800s, and a new artist, a new creator, put it together with genius tales about love, and it's just really, really special. So I love this one. This is really cool. Alrighty. And then this one is Amenti Oracle, the Feather Heart deck. I love this one too. See, these are the cool, I love these boxes. They open with the magnet strip. And this book is just absolutely probably one of my favorites, beside the Alice in Wonderland, and of course the Fairy Tale Oracle deck that I got a long time ago. It's just really thick. It's rich with, you know, color illustrations. It has a lot of detail, you know, really gorgeous. So let's go ahead and just take one random. This is I Achieve with Integrity. It's just like, we just got out of Libra season, right? This is like a Libra card. Love it. They're really, really pretty. And they have a message on them. It's about the mind. It says, I benefit with gratitude. Absolutely. I'm thankful for you guys. So I want to do this behind the scenes thing. I would just say thank you. This is what's up in my neck of the woods. I am peaceful. I sure am. And I will be even more at peace when I go do my little yoga set. And I appreciate you guys for being on the journey with me. Like, I truly didn't expect to lose so much weight right away and feel so much, you know, of a difference. But what a difference taking care of every single aspect of yourself is, right? It's like our body is our temple, and I really truly believe that. I just definitely take ownership. I fell off and thought that I could, you know, just do COVID and with walks, and just, I really truly am a person who benefits a lot from yoga, and I really, really invite you guys to also try it out. Okay, getting some more out here. There's the tiny little decks too. I want to show you guys. I have them in makeup bags and things like that. I get the tiny ones sometimes through Amazon, but they are jewels nonetheless. This one is one of my favorite new ones. This is Tarot in Wonderland. This is all about, of course, Alice in Wonderland by Barbara Moore, illustrated by Eugene Smith. I don't think I've been shouting out all of their authors. Let's see. This one is, I think, is this by Jen Sedini? Yeah, Jen Sedini. And this one is the one guidebook I was talking about that is my favorite. Look at how thick this is. Like, really though, it's so heavy and just, it's elaborate. Very, very elaborate. Strength. It's the strength. Picture of the strength card. Alice in the Woods. And these are what the cards look like. Let's pull one out just randomly. So this is what the back of them look like. And this is Queen of Swords. This has come up in every reading for the past 2 days. So some crazy energy coming in probably, right? For Scorpio, you're going to be like off with their heads. Right. But regardless, this is a great deck. I love this one. You know what? We'll start putting it right here. Getting a little heavy over there. It's getting kind of hectic, guys. All right. This is a really, really cute brand new deck, Therapets, that I got. And it's just uplifting. It's just a whole bunch of motivational, you know, type of, oh look, one of my self-mades was in there. Self-explore. Hey, it's a message for you guys. So whatever happens today, you will make it through. Little messages like this. Really cute. So this is by Kate Allen, the Therapets deck. This one is the Love Oracle. This is really, really cool. It's by Tony. Oh, I didn't know that was Carmine. I thought it was Kelly and Dave. Tony Carmine Salerno. I love this. And these are special. They're heart-shaped, and I just adore this. It's very unique. So I've been using them in the love readings with private and YouTube. This one says power. Yes, power is a big standout word for the spirit of the jaguar. And look at that. Powerful love. So it says, you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So you can say no, or you can invite that on in, right? I say Scorpio season, invite that on in. It's bound to be exciting. You guys, you know, I like joke and am serious about some stuff. But that I'm serious about. Do it. Take the plunge like that number 11 said. All right. And so we're getting down to the little makeup bags that have cards in it, but also we have a couple decks too to do left over. This is the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. This is by Doreen Virtue. Ooh, Doreen Virtue. I want to flip to this. Let's see what this is. This is the Healing Heart. You're a powerful, power, that word, healer. Keep up the great work. You guys are powerful healers. Keep up the great work. Honestly, these are really cool. Doreen is out of the tarot game now, but this is still a great deck. I gave the rest of them away. And, oh, let's do this one's. This is A Call Per Tom, Let Go. It's a mini deck that I love. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, a butterfly. I was just talking to somebody, shout out, you know who you are, about butterflies and the meaning, and it's very meaningful to them. The illustrations are gorgeous. This one says, discard any fears of success and be willing to offer more than is expected of you. Work, 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 but without pushing yourself, because pushing yourself to a point in which you're just straining and you're really, really reaching, you're really trying to push the envelope and do more than what is natural, what is channeled, you know, what is guided, called upon you to do. So when we push things and we try to go too fast, it's like we're on a timeline that is for the universe. Hold on, baby, I'll be out in 1 second. I'm doing my deck thing. So this one is really cool. My daughter, Alyssa, that was my youngest daughter, Deanna. My daughter, Alyssa, my 23-year-old, got this for me for Christmas. This is She Believed She Could, So She Did. And it is by, there's a publisher. It's by no one in particular, I think a publishing company, but it's really cool because it has quotes from different people. So this one says, don't live down to expectations. Get out there and do something remarkable. Doesn't say who it's by. Oh, and then we got this one, the main card from the deck. She Believed She Could, So She Did. R.S. Gray. Or just maybe that's who the author is, right? Spirit's like, dum-dum, it's R.S. Gray. Doesn't say on the box. And it didn't come with the guidebook. Just beautiful quotes, but I love it. And then we have, this is very brand new. I love it. The Oracle of the Radiant Sun deck. It's so, so cool. It has astrology mixed in, and it says astrology cards to illuminate your life by Carolyn Smith and John Astro. It's really, really cool. Very, very neat. It comes out like this, like old school type. It has this is another one that has a very, very awesome book. It's humongous and very elaborate. It tells you about, you know, what each card of course means, but then really has a good explanation on how to use the card. So it'll say, you know, it'll have a planet, so this one's Venus, and then it'll have a sign in Taurus, so that's interesting. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Resistance, so very stubborn and resisting change is something fixed, that something Taurus represents. So that is how it would read. And it goes, you know, it goes more elaborately than that. I really love these. They're really, really cool. And this one is semi-new. It is the Priestess Moons deck, Making Magic Oracle. And they're circles. They're really kind of cool. The Tree of Life is on the back of each one. And this one is the Elements, Healing Elements, guys. It says, number 14, that's my birthday, 314. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water create powerful protection. Absolutely. Protection and power is, again, Jaguar spirit. I had a meditation, one of the first ones, like the second year, that I was really going through powerful spiritual awakening experiences, and I was told to visualize this meditation, go through a maze, and what animal did I see? I saw a black jaguar, so it's really neat coming into play. So that is the Making Magic Oracle by Priestess Moon. And then we have the oldie but goodie. This is so old and I love it. I will always keep it. It's vintage by this time. I think I got this in 2017. Definitely had them when I first started my channel in 2017. So this is by Lucy Cavendish, illustrated by Jasmine Beckett Griffith, the Fairy Tale Oracle deck. And it's classic. I think I might bust these out and do a fairy tale for each sign. See what wants to come out today to show you. The back of the cards. Very traditional, like a story book. And this one is, I love this one. This is number 26, Snow White and Rose Red, Sister Love. I'm having a really good time embracing the social nature of myself and getting into bonds with friends because, you know, at times I do pull back, as a lot of people probably do, especially going through any kind of energetic shifts or, you know, downloads, things like that. And so there's just a time and a season for when you want to really be social. And I've been enjoying the sisterhood that I found, even with, you know, brothers out there. Shout out if you identify as, you know, gender male. It's been awesome. And this one is amazing deck. This reminds me of Scorpio. Deviant Moon Tarot. And it's by Patrick Valenza. I love this one. It's really cool. And this is the World Neats. So look how cool these, looks like a Pisces. Look how cool these, and a Capricorn. Look at that. So awesome. Capricorns traditionally have the tail of a fish. Don't know if you knew that. Brought up by somebody. Shout out to the Sister Love. And this is number 21, of course. The world, just being able to embrace whatever, you know, blessings come your way and being proud of that and exercising your confidence to, you know, exude more and just accepting that in, and just anything, the world is at your feet and you are able to draw in abundance from the world. This one is one of my all-time favorites. I won this, shout out Aiden. I love you, Aiden. I won this of a contest. It's by Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. I absolutely adore this deck, and we'll just go ahead and get one that wants to show itself. The Medicine Mother, beautiful. So working with Jaguar Medicine is a big part of my spirit animal video. Medicine Mother, it says honor your inner knowing. So talking about really truly being guided by the power within you that stirs, you know, deep inside, that has those resonating feelings, and you truly are, you know, just unable to shake it when you are understanding something, knowing something super, you know, super ruminating. There we go. Ruminating. Come on, guys. Mercury is not retrograde. So when we ruminate on something and it is something of, you know, importance, it is something that is, you know, coming back to us again and again, and you have that knowing within you, then it is time to pay attention and really do some reflecting, like that Hermit mode. So these are some of my homemade cards, right? These are some of my self-made cards. They are not to publish or anything like that. They're just for messages for my private clients, and I also bust them out on YouTube. Let's see what this one is. Stilettos, right? That's a Scorpio thing. It says, do something extra for yourself, some sort of self-care or aesthetically pleasing addition. Dress up for the whim of it, maybe in high heels, just a shop, or get a new tattoo, whatever your thing is. Anything that gives you a personal pick-me-up and boosts your confidence. So there's random messages. This one is controller, right? There's a lot of different random messages, and I also have these love and lyrics cards. There's over 100. Where in the world? There we go. Jealous. I just heard this yesterday by Labyrinth. Jealous of this guy. Jealous of the Wind, that ripples against your skin. I'm jealous of the wind. Illicit Affairs by Taylor Swift, right? So they just have song titles, and then I recommend people looking them up. The song titles. Is this another one? Yes, it is. There's a lot of them in here, guys. So some of the ones that the decks that I've had that are kind of old and don't have boxes, I also put in here too. So there's over 100 cards of those. Oh, here is the rest. There's 50 in there. And then there is the rest here. So Picture by Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock, right? The rest of that Love and Lyrics deck. This is the Dog, the Divine Dog Tarot. Vulnerability, the strength to show yourself. They're really cute. They have dog pictures. This one's a squirrel, but most of them are dogs. Joker, things are never as they seem, so it's joking around, trying to play me like it was a dog. Honor, acknowledge you, me, and we. So the whole doing things that are thinking, you know, we are thinking about not just ourselves, we're thinking about the community, we're thinking about others that will live after us. We're thinking about sacrificing, like in World War II, giving up your goods so that people could make, you know, things, but we had to come together, unless who knows what the world would turn out to be, right? And these are, I put together a couple of decks. So these are also Doreen Virtue. So see, they're really old. This is the Divine Angel Messages, talking about acceptance, accept help from above, the divine. And this is another self-made tarot deck, all these pink ones, pink and white. And let's see what we get. Solitude. Maybe you need to do some reflecting. So solitude, let go of hero mentality, even if you are isolated because you refuse to fit into their mold. So you don't need to be the hero in every group. You don't need to fit into anyone's mold. If you have to isolate, if you have to be in solitude in order to do so. And that's kind of, again, big theme with a Jaguar spirit. Look how powerful the medicine, Jaguar medicine is, because I'm doing, just showcasing the decks behind the scenes, and it's big themes are coming in. Maybe you want to see that video. So it says, this leads to a path of loving expansion, right? When you don't give in to, you know, kind of going with the crowd and truly stand your guard into what you believe, right? And then we have, this is gorgeous. I know I've seen this a lot on the YouTube. This is the Energy Oracle deck. It is great. This one is strategy. So thinking and lining up your ducks in a row. 21, number 21. We got the World too, which is number 21. What else do we have in here? We have the Raphael, Archangel Raphael healing deck. This one is increased energy. Yes, so that is true. So you might be having either increased vitality, energy, or for some people who are experiencing this download of light codes and just activations and just realizations, a lot of energy flowing through the universe to us, no matter what you believe in, it's coming in and we feel it. It's a lot of tension, so that globally can make us feel an increased upswing of energy. Or, you know, we could ourselves be doing things like yoga or eating better that will give us truly an increased bit of energy. This says, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. Because when you do, I believe, when you tune into spirit, when you tap into your higher power, you are more inept to go and do more, provide for others, and really be at your, you know, at your utmost and your best stamina capacities, right? What I'm trying to say. You know, you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's it for that one. There's a couple other homemade ones, but we'll skip those since I think I have to go talk to my daughter. This one I love. It's the Animal Spirit deck of the Shaman, the Magical Shaman Animal Spirit. I believe that's what it's called. I got this just with no guidebook, but this one is, wow, personal choice. I got this once for Capricorn reading. So this is saying, out of all the Animal Spirit, it's saying for you to dig deep and to choose. Yes, so choose like I did when I did the meditation and was guided to see a vision of the jaguar. This is the horse, all about freedom. So set yourself free, let yourself live. You know, it says, it's beautiful, the messages, I love them. These cards, it says, your heart is pure and free, right? I love this. A protector and a purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Beautiful. All right, there's that one. And also in this pocket is, I think this one is the Magical Shaman. These are quite new. I love it. Let me shuffle this a little bit. I really think this deck is sacred. It deals with Native American themes, medicine, totems, you know, utilities they use. It's just really cool. Like they have a dream catcher. All right. Let's see what we got. Lightning. Okay, so this is talking about ferocious energy that is able to come in quick. So something fast moving, fast paced. Maybe your energy, of course, is on the up and up. It's a shock. It is something that bears a warning before the real, it's like the calm before the storm, but kind of getting toward the storm rather than just the calm. It is what sets off a warning for thunder. What is setting off right now? We are all, you know, definitely, I'm sure you're intuitively feeling that there is a collective awakening, but not only that, for an awakening to happen, for changes to happen, usually there's some sort of shakeup, and we've had quite a few with COVID, with, you know, protests, with tragedies, real tragedies, like George Floyd, may rest in peace. It has been a lot, guys, so that is appropriate, the lightning card. And so let's open this one, and I think we're almost done. There's about 10 more up there in a little shelf, but I will get on with it. This one I love. Next World Tarot. This is a gorgeous deck. It has a lot. Beautiful. The Magician. Wow. Beautiful. I love the images. Magician, talking about standing in this independent spiritual realm and being able to conduct yourself in a very kind of, you know, shaman, to be metaphoric, a shamanic way in which you are bringing in the healing power of magic. You are able to create a lot of more blessings and abundance for yourself by going with the flow and using sacred medicine like plant medicine and or, you know, different exercises, Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, just things that you are surrounding yourself with, symbols of, you know, earth, wind, fire, and water. You are able to draw in this power from everywhere, and you are a sacred being with a sacred contract with our, you know, Mother Earth. You are able to see what magic works to not only help yourself, it's truly about helping the collective, and that is what the Magician means to me in this reading. So this one is also self-made tarot. It is the DIY Disney deck that I did. Let's just pull one out here for an example. Oh, Mulan. So willpower, big time theme with the Jaguar Spirit too. Willpower to contribute or fight for a cause when told that you can't, right? Never conform to society's agenda. Like Mulan doesn't. She dresses up as a boy because in that time in the story, females were not able to fight. So it says, if necessary, conceal your true nature in order to complete the mission at hand, right? What she does. Honor, pride, and protection is a big theme with this. This totally goes with the Jaguar Spirit. It says, battle tested and ready. Yes. Okay. So that's that homemade one. Put this back. And then we have one of my all-time faves as well. Where is it? I thought I saw it in here. I didn't. I guess I think it's the Wild Animal Tarot. I always forget the name and I feel so bad. One of my oldest decks too. I love it, but it's worn and tested and true. So this is the King of Cups. Almost like a Scorpio energy. This is a lot of animals on the illustrations. This one is the Hierophant teaching, after the Magician. This is like where you take the keys from, you know, your person that you have been underneath, your guide, your mentor, and you begin to give the keys and hand them to others because you're able to share the wisdom. You're able to share the secrets of the sacred wisdom and magic that you've been practicing. There is also, I'm looking for, thought that the Game of Thrones deck was in here somewhere, but I cannot find it. Oh, that one, the one that I just got out that had the lightning, is Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, and that's by Alberto Villalodo, Colette Baron Reed. Oh, it's also by Colette Baron Reed and Marcel Lobos. I love this deck. It's like amazing, very amazing. And so put that one down, and we will, let's see, we will show you these I was working with most recently, doing some videos. Oh, this is one I made myself out of flashcards. So this is Planetary Bodies, Celestial Bodies, things to do with outer space. And there's two decks of flashcards meant for just obviously school-age children. And what I do is I just read intuitively. The theme that has to do obviously tells me a little clue as to what Spirit is going for. And let's see. Oops. 2. So this one is Neptune, or Uranus. I'm saying that now. Uranus, so age of Aquarius. Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. It says the third largest planet and a gas giant. Uranus has rings like the other gas planets, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. Uranus and its 27 known moons orbit the sun once every 84 years. So I would read that, more into that if I had the right, and this is telescope. So I would say talking about seeing things clearly, seeing the big picture, seeing at, a distance, something close up that you missed before, that kind of thing. So I read it like that. I really love those kind of adventurous decks that give me some freedom to work that way with them. This one is a vintage deck. Ooh, my hair. This one is a vintage Roger Van Ock's Creative Whack Pack. It's, I think, from the 90s. And it has, explicit description. Oh, look at that. Have something at stake, talking about fish. It has really, really long descriptive messages we won't read at this time. Done very many readings with this, and this one is awesome. This one is a new one. It's a past life deck, and there's my Game of Thrones. So this one first we'll do past life. This one says authority figures. It's been coming up a lot in different readings. Perhaps in a past life you were in trouble with authority figures, or authority figures like kings, or royalty, or the government where you were at just did not allow for you to be with somebody. That's what I was getting many times in the reading. Okay, so this one, leaving or travel. So in your past life, perhaps you were a sailor or something that was explorative. You didn't want to stay in one place. You had to leave. This one is baby. Perhaps there is some sort of calling in your heart because you can't have a child in this life and you did in the other, or vice versa. Communal living, and this is neat because I want to go look at this. Brittany, I'll send you the minutes. This is the cliff dwelling picture. Didn't know this until I really got to know the deck, but this, I've been to this historical, it's a Anasazi Indian cliff dwelling out in near Dolores and Durango, Colorado, and I've been there 2 times. I'm going to go there with Brittany. She lives out there in Colorado. Anyways, that was amazing because I discovered the imagery is of that. This is one of my favorites. Game of Thrones. I think that is it, guys. This will be the last deck. And go see what my beautiful daughter wants. Alright, I love this deck. It has the characters and themes. I think the sun is represented by the dragon. This one is the Hermit in the Fool. Look, we have Hermit in the Fool. So the Fool, taking a chance, like, out in the world, a new outlook, a brand new, bold, fresh start, moving without hesitation, right? And this is the Hermit. This is kind of opposite. This is leaning back into our intuition and reflecting upon what we have just been through, what we've witnessed, having something, our intuitive guidance, or this notion of what you reflect upon and come to the conclusions about, leading you like the torch. In this, most decks, the torch is leading. This is a crow, right? It's very, very in tune with the series. And so that is, and I love this. This is the flayed man sign, right? If you know the Game of Thrones, the hanged man, patiently laying in wait, right? Like Theon was. Theon was a captor and just had to patiently wait and knew that if he just hung in there, something's got to give. Oops. All kind of incense want to go everywhere. So anyways, guys, thank you for taking a look behind the scenes, a little look behind the scenes in my neck of the woods. And I guess I'll show you around my very messy bedroom. Not too messy, but kind of didn't make my bed yet. And everything is not how it will be. We're painting the walls. I'm going to paint the walls, and I want to get the vanity, but that is the Star Wars wall we got going there. And there is my fan. A fan is a must. A fan is a must in the Bay Area when you have upstairs, and yeah, and it's getting hotter every day. So blessings, love, and light, guys. Lots of love, and I appreciate you always for tuning in. Seriously, if you are a lover of anything goofy, then you're here and you're at the right place.